Hi guys, so today we are having English curry avial, which we have with idli for breakfast. So I just thought I'll take a video of it. So you need to grind half a coconut. So I've just scraped it and kept half a coconut, and I just put it back in the shell. And I have 1.5 teaspoons of Somph, 2 spoons of pottu kadalai, 2 green chilies. These green chilies are very pungent. That's why I took just 2. If yours isn't very spicy, you can add more. That I leave to you. And of course, this is the mixie in which I'm going to grind all this stuff. Then this is the vegetables. So that's like a medium, maybe quarter of cauliflower. Then there's 1 big carrot, and there's 1 big potato, and maybe half a handful of peas. So it all added up to about 3 tumblers. I measured it. It's about 3 tumblers of vegetables, and I just put enough water to cover because I want to use the water also and not pour it out. It's got all the goodness in it. And I also salted it. I used rock salt, so that's that. And then for tempering, we have urad and Somph, a little of each. And then we have a handful of small onion and garlic. And then we have, of course, here is our home curry, fresh and lovely. And then we have 1 small tomato, and that's malli for garnishing. And of course there's salt. So that's all the stuff that we need. So let's get going. I'm going to grind all this, and then I'll show you when I'm cooking everything. I'll show it to you. So I have ground the masala. So actually I first put the pottu kadalai and Somph because that needs to grind. So I dry ground that and then put the green chili and the coconut. Only then you get a very fine paste. So here we go. The oil's heated. That's 4 tablespoons of oil because you need to temper the coconut. So that's 4 tablespoons of oil. And first going to put the urad and then the Somph, and then the Coriander and the onion and garlic. So all that's gone in. Aarti always says she has fresh Coriander envy because this is fresh from the garden, so it smells yummy too. So that's that, and then I'm going to add the tomato and just a dash of salt. The vegetables actually cooked with salt, but won't be enough. So just some salt to help the onion also cook well. So that is the onion and garlic and tomato and stuff. I poured a little of this vegetable water for it and just let it cook nicely. Just closed it and let it cook for about 5 minutes, so it will all get fish and the tomato will all cook nicely. And then I've added my ground masala and just going to give everything a good stir and close it for a bit more and let it cook the masala nicely, and then come back and add just the vegetables and the water and the malli. And that's our avial. So I put in the vegetable once the masala was cooked, the ground masala, and I just let it like cook for a bit so it all comes together. And now I'm going to add the water which we cooked the vegetables with. I'll probably need a little more water because it needs to be something that we can eat with the idli. So I'm going to add maybe a tumbler more of water. So all come together nicely. So it's all come together perfectly. I added another tumbler and a half of water. So this is the consistency, so you can eat it with the idli. And it's best not to let it boil too much because the coconuts in Kerala tend to give out a lot of oil. So it's just warmed, and just as the bubbles are beginning to come, I knocked it off and added the malli. And there we have our English Kairi Avial. It's Adik's favorite. Anytime I ask him what would you like for idli, he always says, can you make Avial? So that is the Avial, which we are going to eat with idlis for breakfast.